Welcome back, brother. Struggling with staying on the right track? Developing self-discipline was never easy. I'm here to guide you through the knowledge of one of the greatest philosophers to this day, Marcus Aurelius. His wisdom, if applied correctly, will create a path that you won't regret following. Introduced principles in this video will sharpen your mind to make sure you are doing what you are supposed to every day and crush your goals towards building a character of utter excellence. Make sure you stay focused, cut out all the distractions, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. 1. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This profound quote highlights how obstacles are not just hindrances, they are part of the path to progress. In moments where we face difficulty, the natural impulse is to resist and complain about the obstacle. But Marcus Aurelius encourages us to shift our perspective. Instead of seeing barriers as setbacks, we can use them as opportunities for growth. When we confront challenges, we develop resilience, creativity, and the ability to adapt. For discipline, this quote reinforces the idea that hardship is a teacher. In every difficulty, there's a chance to build the habits, the mental toughness, and the willpower that ultimately lead us to mastery. Embracing obstacles instead of avoiding them is one of the most powerful ways to cultivate a disciplined mindset. 2. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. B1. Discipline is most effective when it's tied to action, not idle contemplation. It's easy to get caught up in theoretical discussions about what we should do or who we should be. However, Aurelius cuts through that noise by urging us to stop discussing and start doing. Building discipline isn't about imagining an ideal version of ourselves. It's about daily actions that align with our values. If you want to be a disciplined person, you don't need to wait for the perfect moment or a detailed roadmap. Start today with the smallest actions. Being disciplined doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency in what you do and how you act every day. Over time, your actions will shape you into the kind of person you aspire to be. It's about making the choice to act, even in small moments, rather than endlessly debating about it. 3. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. One of the cornerstones of discipline is the recognition of what is in our control and what is not. We cannot control the events that happen around us. External factors like the weather, the actions of others, or even the challenges life throws our way. However, we have complete power over how we respond to those events. This distinction is vital for building discipline. When we focus on controlling our reactions and thoughts, we liberate ourselves from the chaos of external circumstances. This quote teaches us that the ultimate source of strength lies within. When we master our internal responses, we can maintain our composure and stay true to our goals, no matter what is happening around us. By exercising control over our mind, we build discipline that is not dependent on external conditions. 4. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius believed that our thoughts shape who we are. If we constantly think negatively or let ourselves be distracted by unproductive thoughts, it becomes part of our character. This quote emphasizes the importance of mental discipline, cultivating the right kind of thinking. Our thoughts influence our actions, and those actions, repeated over time, form habits. If we want to be disciplined, we must first discipline our minds. By focusing on thoughts that align with our values, such as perseverance, gratitude, and positivity, we shape ourselves into disciplined individuals. The key to building discipline starts within, cultivating inner peace, focus, and a clear direction through purposeful thought. 5. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Discipline isn't just about sticking to a routine. It's about living with integrity and aligning your actions with your values. This quote reminds us that true discipline requires moral consistency. When we engage in actions or speak words that are not aligned with our core principles, we weaken our discipline. By making ethical decisions and staying true to what we know is right, we strengthen our self-control and character. Discipline comes not just in avoiding external distractions, but also in ensuring that everything we do is purposeful and aligned with a virtuous life. This quote helps us remember that every small action, every word, and every choice contributes to our sense of self-mastery and consistency. 6. Let not your mind run on what you lack as much as on what you have. Focusing on what we don't have can be a significant drain on our mental and emotional energy. This quote is a reminder to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. True discipline comes from recognizing and appreciating the resources, time, and opportunities we currently have, rather than constantly wishing for more. When we fixate on what we lack, we become distracted and lose sight of the work that can be done right now. Building discipline involves being present with what we have in the moment and using it to move forward. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a tool for mental focus and self-discipline. By appreciating what we have, we enhance our motivation to make the most of it, which ultimately fosters consistent progress and growth. 7. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Discipline is about rising above provocation and not being swayed by negative emotions or the actions of others. In a world where people often react out of anger, frustration, or desire for retaliation, Marcus Aurelius teaches us that the most disciplined response is to refuse to engage in the cycle of negativity. Instead of letting external actions dictate our emotions, we maintain our integrity by responding in a way that reflects our values, not the provocations of others. Building discipline means not allowing others' behavior to determine how we act. This quote reminds us that real strength lies in staying true to ourselves, regardless of the actions or attitudes of those around us. Once again, I will mention this. I cannot stress enough how important this attitude is. The key to discipline and success is pure, raw action. Marcus Aurelius urges us to stop theorizing and start living. We often spend too much time planning, talking, or discussing how we should behave, which can prevent us from actually acting. The true test of discipline is in the doing. It's not about discussing how to be disciplined or thinking about it. It's about building the habit of action. When we focus on being a good person, rather than just talking about it, we reinforce our discipline. Our actions define us. This quote inspires us to take consistent action towards the kind of disciplined life we want to lead. It's in our daily choices that our character is formed. Go out there and start doing. Stay strong, and most importantly, get closer to God. He will guide you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Write your thoughts down below. Until next time.